Jesus is the way, and you know that's true. Never lose focus with a clear eye view. If you love them, lock in and then go and pursue. If you know you wanna go home, this your curfew. And if you understand life, then keep on living. Gotta always thank God, every day is Thanksgiving.
Hi everyone, this is the Rapture dream that I promised I would post today. So on May 22nd, I had a dream that we were getting home, my family, from our home church in the evening. And this dream felt a little bit more like a vision because it feels different than a dream. It feels literal and a little bit more like a real memory. But I had a dream. We got home from church and we stepped out of the car and I realized it was just pitch black out. And I realized it had started. And I started yelling for my husband. I was like, Abe, Abe. I was in the yard and I was looking at the sky. I'm like, it's starting, get the generator. And I went inside and I was fumbling around in the kitchen for my phone because I realized I hadn't warned the church. I hadn't told them anything about the days of darkness. And I was trying to see if the internet would work, if I could message them. And then the next scene, I was waking up the next day and I went out into the yard and the clouds were parted and the sky was blue. And it was really magnificent looking. It was like 2 pages of blue sky, like overlapping a little bit with words written on it. And I thought, wow, is that how Jesus comes back? Like the word? And it was written all across the sky. And then the sky opened up and it was dark and there were beams of light. So I assume that's people being shot up in the rapture. And it was getting more and more and more. And the lights were getting like as numerous as the stars, just endless lights. And then I woke up and I was enough awake, but I was still in between sleep and awake a little bit where, you know, I don't know if anyone else has had like visions in that state. That's kind of where I was. So I was looking at the dark sky with the lights, the beams of light, and I could see mouths moving, just moving. And I was thinking, oh, is that angels singing? But it looked dark, and it kept getting closer like this, and it was the mouths of, it looked like monkeys, and they were just chomping at the bit to get down to the earth, and they were coming closer and closer. And then I saw like this working, like this moving like this, and that was getting closer, and it was like a blanket of something. It looked like flesh, it looked like feathers, but then I realized it was wool. And it was a wool blanket, like working and like covering up, kind of like covering like wool over people's eyes. And that was the end of the vision.
Jesus is the greatest and it's meant to be. He died on the cross for our iniquities. He came in the flesh, yes, physically. Torture, pain on the cross, he died miserably. But when he come back, he gon' reign majestically. They say there's no proof of Jesus scientifically. They always lie on the king, I mean that's typically. But we don't go off science, this is biblically.